What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So today will be the last food day here in Singapore. We will be leaving back to Austin, Texas tomorrow from Singapore around this time in 24 hours. So little bummed that my 3-week vacation is coming to an end. Time flies when you're having fun. Quick recap, we stay here in Singapore, went to my best friend's wedding. We visited family and friends. We went to Johor Bahru, Malaysia for a day trip, as well as Bangkok, Thailand for almost a week. So yeah, if you guys want to check out those previous travel vlogs, make sure to do so. Plan today, pretty free and easy. I'll be visiting one of the local hawker food stores that one of our distant relative owns. It's actually my brother's wife's family. They do own a hawker store here in Singapore. So we're gonna go support them, head to their store for a little brunch. And then from there, we're gonna probably go around town area. We were at Marina Bay since yesterday, but didn't really get around to the outside to take photos and stuff. So we might do that, touristy stuff. And then we'll hang out with my dad and mom. It's my dad's birthday today, so maybe go grab a birthday meal with him. And then, you know, just kind of free and easy day, really. Spend the evening with my relatives. The last few years, I've been coming back to Singapore every year to see my family. My parents still live here in Singapore, and both my grandmas still live here in Singapore. So we definitely want to make sure to visit them as often as I can. Yeah, pretty much all my relatives. I don't really have much family in the US besides my brother in Austin and my sister upstate. But let's get this day started. Alright, so we just got over here to Raffles Place, the financial district in Singapore. If you work for a bank, you probably work around here. All the skyscrapers everywhere, financial district. There are hotels here as well. So here with wifey today, spending our last day. We will be finding this place called Capita Spring. Because we'll be visiting one of, I guess you can say, distant relatives restaurant, which is my brother's wife's parents' hawker center food store. So if you want something affordable to eat, you work in Singapore around the downtown Raffles Place area, they have really affordable breakfast food, lunch food like bee hoon. So let's find this spot. So from Raffles Place, you walk, keep going down. We're on Market Street right now. This building is pretty cool architecture. Walking towards Capita Spring, it says it's a 3-minute walk, so we're gonna cross the road, take a right, and we should be there, I think. So this is it, we just crossed by Market Street. Capita Spring is the building we're looking for. By coincidence, the one with the really cool architecture. So right now we're gonna go find the hawker store, which I believe is on the 3rd floor. Alright, so we got up here to the 3rd floor of Capita Spring. So this is really close by to the financial district, so no AC, but you have fans. And we're trying to find a store. It is 0306, so it should be down this way. Come on from a lift, a service lift that brings you right up here. And there's a lot of food options, a lot of local food options. So if you're ever around like the town area, it's a good option to check it out. I can see the store right there in the yellow sign, Economical Bee Hoon. Oh, look at that long line. So it's a pretty long line. Look at this line all the way, wrapping around all the way to over here, and that's the store. Yeah, so just here to support. Like I said, my brother's wife's parents, they were actually closed for a while because they came to the US. But look at that line. So right now it's about 11:40 a.m. Seems like some of the lunch rush has already started, but I believe as it gets closer towards like noon or so, it's gonna get really busy. There are a lot of people waiting in line, and there are a lot of options here at the hawker center. So one of the big reasons why the line is so long is because they do have really affordable and good food. Also, fairly recently, there's this Chinese, I guess, YouTuber or streamer who came by and did a little review video of finding affordable food in the town area. So yeah, if you guys are by Raffles Place, come by, check them out. So we're over here. Rice or noodles?
Rice.
Rice. So we're over here. They're really busy during the lunch rush. All the way wrapping around. And like I said, you can pretty much mix and match what you want for food. Rice or noodles. Alright, so we got a spot right out front. They actually hooked us up. They are super busy. They have like 30 people waiting in line. And wow. Usually you pick and choose what you want, but I'm not picky, so she just gave me a bunch of everything. Chicken wings, chicken drumsticks, ota, your egg roll, sambal chili. We got noodles underneath. Can't even see the noodles anymore. Veggies. Wifey got more like a Malay style nasi lemak with your ota, your chicken wings, your cutlet, pork cutlet, your cucumber, sambal, and rice. It's a lot of food. So we just got done eating across the street. Right now we crossed over here, and this is the Singapore River. You could see some of the hotels in the distance, the bridges. Like I said, this is the town area, so you see a bunch of banks, international banks here, the financial district of Singapore.
And I will sit down here.
And there's restaurants along here at night. You see restaurants and bars along the side. Lights up's pretty nice. If you keep going down, you can pretty much walk around your town area just along Singapore River all the way. It also goes to Clarke Quay, where all the bars and nightlife in Singapore are at. From Raffles Place, we're gonna attempt to walk over the Marina Bay Sands. It is pretty close by from here, but it's about a 20-minute walk. So we're gonna just navigate our way around, and you see a lot of ravers as well for the Taylor Swift concert. Since she has her world tour, so we're just gonna walk around along the Singapore River towards Marina Bay Sands. So Marina Bay Sands in the distance. It's a full circle, so we have to get on the other side. You can also take the Singapore River cruise. Art Science Museum. We have the Singapore Fly in the distance. Alright, so right across you see the Marina Bay Sands. That's the Art Science Museum, Singapore Flyer. As well as on this side you see some of the shopping mall, hotels. Esplanades in the background. You can also take the Singapore River cruise if you want it. But yeah, the plan is to walk towards that direction, towards the Merlion, and then make our way around through the Helix Breach, and we should get to Marina Bay Sands in about 20 minutes. Alright, and we are over here to see the Merlion. So there are a few Merlions around Singapore. If you don't know what a Merlion is, it's pretty much a lion head with a mermaid fish body. Legend has it that when the first, I guess the British, or well, I should say the founding fathers first landed in Singapore over 200 years ago, the first animal he saw was a lion. And it's a fishing village. That's why the name Singapore or Singapura Fishing Village, Lion City. Go on the riverboat cruise. Beautiful view. It's starting to drizzle right now, so everyone's trying to stay in the shade. Let's go over there and stay in the shade for a little while till the rain subsides. So rain has stopped. Right now we're gonna continue walking along this bridge. That thing in the distance, that spiky building, is the Esplanade, which is pretty much the performing arts center. Whenever there's like any musical performances, piano recitals, you can catch it there. So we're gonna walk along the Jubilee Bridge and connect over the Esplanade. Like I said, this is one big circle. So from the Merlion, we're walking over to the Esplanade, the Singapore Flyer, and then finally the Helix Bridge and Marina Bay Sands.
Cold drinks, sugarcane, popcorn, candy floss, popcorn.
Cold drinks, sugarcane, popcorn, candy floss.
Fresh sugarcane made straight from the sugarcane itself. The fresh sugarcane juice. So it's something I like to get because naturally sweet from the sugarcane plant itself. We don't really have that in the US. It's something that's fairly unique in Southeast Asia. So whenever I'm back in Singapore, I like to always get the fruit juices. And we made it to Helix Bridge. So people like to stand here, take photos. At night it lights up, it's really nice as well. And Helix Bridge pretty much connects you to Marina Bay Sands. Alright, so we've pretty much made it all the way one full circle from over there where the Maybank area is, all the way Merlion Park, Esplanade, walking through here. Some construction's going on. This used to be the floating platform. I'm not sure what they're building now. And we're on the Helix Bridge, and this connects us, like I said, right to Marina Bay Sands. Alright, so walking through Helix Bridge, if you want to check out the Singapore Flyer, which is the Ferris wheel. It's a 30-minute Ferris wheel which gives you an overview of Singapore skyline. On the left you see Gardens by the Bay. There are a few overlook points that shows you the Art Science Museum as well as the Marina Bay Sands. So yeah, that's where we're headed right now. One full loop from where we were took about, I think about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how fast you walk. But we are almost at Marina Bay Sands. Gonna enjoy the AC. We just got it to Marina Bay Sands, otherwise known as MBS. So this is a 3-in-1. It's a shopping mall, your casino as well as your hotels, bunch of food options. So right now where we are, if you look down, there is the, I guess kind of like a little food court area and display. I love Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. This is probably the Taylor Swift exhibit. Apparently, like Taylor Swift's personal guitar and piano can be seen here as well. So yeah, it's a weekday, but it's pretty bustling. You still see quite a lot of people. Just made it outside of Marina Bay Sands to take more photos. Over here by the Art Science Museum, we have lotuses, just very nice with the city backdrop. Alright, so over here we also have all these palm trees. I love how Singapore has a mix of, you know, the concrete jungle with all your buildings, skyscrapers, but they also take the effort to grow all these flora and fauna and plants. So yeah, we pretty much walked from the other side all the way full circle over here to Marina Bay Sands. It's getting a little hot and humid, so right now we're just gonna go back inside to the Marina Bay Sands and walk around, enjoy the AC and check out some of the shops. Back in the mall, and you also see the river below, so you can have a little gondola boat. A lot of people. This looks like a Taylor Swift exhibit. We have Taylor Swift's personal guitar. We also have Taylor Swift's piano over here. If you're trying to go to Gardens by the Bay, you can just take this escalator all the way up. And it's a short walk from Marina Bay Sands. We are not going there this trip, but it's easy access to Gardens by the Bay if you want to head there from Marina Bay Sands. Alright, I'm over here at the mall, gonna try Moss Burger. It's a Japanese burger spot in Singapore that I grew up with but I never had before. They have some pretty interesting stuff like curry, katsu beef. Might try something, this looks pretty interesting. Just picked up my Moss Burger. Pretty expensive, not gonna lie. $8.10 for a burger. But right now we're walking over to Ya-kun Kaya Toast, which is traditional kopi and toast. Wifey is craving some coffee, so let's go ahead and have Ya-kun. Came over here, wifey got one of the traditional Kaya Toast set. And we also got the tea ice as well as kopi. And food is here, so we have the classic kopi, coffee, your tea ice, milk tea ice, your Kaya Toast, and your soft boiled egg. You beat it up, dip the bread in it. So this is something that's very unique to Singapore. And Ya-Kun has been around since 1944. So we've had toast box this trip. We've had it at the usual coffee shops, but I don't think we had a Ya-Kun yet this time. So for one of our last meals in Singapore, wifey's actually requesting kopi and kaya toast. And earlier I got Moss Burger, which is a Japanese fast food burger chain. I don't remember having it even living in Singapore because it was overpriced and really small portion, but I'm not that hungry. I just wanted something to really snack on. So let's go ahead and see how this burger looks like. It's apparently, I guess, Wagyu beef burger, so let's see. For $8, it is pretty hefty compared to some of the other food options here in Singapore, but well, let's see if it's any good. Let's go here with my boy Jeremy. So last few days in Singapore, we're actually here at this Korean spot called what? What's the name of it?
I'm not sure. I just know it by sight, but yeah.
Mana Korean. Really nice spot that's been around for a while. They have like your Korean barbecues. You have buffets, all you can eat. I mean, there's just so many options here. So yeah, let's go ahead and enjoy the food.
Cheers, guys. Yeah.
So I'm over here walking around a Don Don Donki, which is a Japanese supermarket, and they have a huge selection of Tomica toy cars. So anything from Datsuns, Fairlady Z, we have your DC2 Honda Integra, we have, let's see what other cool cars they have, your Yaris, Toyota Yaris, Toyota 2000 GT. There's just so many cool options here. I'm just trying to find like JDM stuff to show you guys. R32 Skyline GTR. And over here on the side, I actually found drawers of a few other regular Tomica options. So like this one, for example, R34 Skyline police car. That's pretty cool. We have a Subaru WRX, R35 GTR, and I actually found my car. I actually found an RCF Tomica toy model, which I'm gonna get. I just need to find which one it's in. And there it is, the RCF performance package. Not quite exactly my car, but the RCF performance package, the carbon hood and wing. Gonna get one of those. Let's see, there's so many other options here. We also have a Civic Type R. This is the FL5, pretty cool. The new gen Subaru WRX, list goes on. And these are $9.95. And I know this might not seem like much, but in the US, Tomica toy models go for a lot more, and they're hard to find, the JDM models. So we just made it back home after touring around downtown Singapore. So we went to check out a relative's food stall over at Raffles place. We walked around the city area, so from the Merlion Park to the Esplanade to the Helix Bridge to Marina Bay Sands. We also stopped by to get some Ya-Kun Kaya toast, which is something local. So yeah, hope you guys like it. We're gonna spend the last night with the family. Tomorrow we'll be heading back to Austin, Texas. So more car videos to come. If you guys like the travel vlog series, head to my separate playlist, travel vlogs, and you can watch back some of the older travel vlogs that I did in Singapore or other countries that we have visited. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next video.